Good morning, y'all. It's 4:56 and 61.6 degrees inside the tent. It's day 123, and I'm waking up at the Eliza Brooks shelter. Birdman's right next door, about 10 feet away. But I can see he's already awake too, so I guess I'll wake up, I'll get some breakfast, and we'll get to town. Climb over this mountain and then get to town. You'll say good morning, Birdman?
Morning.
Oh, there he is. Alright, we'll get after it. Alrighty, folks. 6:11 in the morning. And, maybe I'll show you this cool tree before I do my morning check-in. There's a cool tree at this shelter. Check this out. Pretty cool. There's the shelter. Alright, well, probably 6:12 now. 60.2 degrees is the temperature. Real nice and comfortable. It's feeling a little humid out. Not bad, but I guess there's a chance of storms or rain or something later, theoretically in the afternoon. And theoretically that shouldn't bother me at all, because the plan today is go I think it's like 8.8, 9 miles, something like that. Get over to Interstate 93, and somewhere around there, hopefully, there'll be a place where someone can pick us up, Birdman and me, and bring us into town somewhere. We had booked a motel, White Mountain Motel and Cottages is the name of it. We had booked a night with them, just like a 2-queen bed or whatever. And because all the comments on Guthook, again, the navigation app I use, we're all talking about how much they offer shuttles, and they'll bring you to town to do laundry, and they'll pick you up at the trailhead, and blah, 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 blah. And it looks like they're not doing shuttles this year at all. So, well, we booked the room and paid for it online and everything already, so we're kind of committed, but now we're kind of left to our own devices to find a way to get there. Here's where I got water yesterday, at this pretty little creek. Let's see if I can cross this while holding a camera. But yeah, so 8.8 or so to get down to 93, and then try and find our way into town so we can spend the night, take showers, do laundry, get a resupply. And then tomorrow or something like it, I think we continue in the Whites for sure. Get up Franconia Ridge and start getting into some of the other cool presidentials and stuff. This is something interesting I'll mention about the White Mountains, is that they're still using white blazes for the AT, but they almost never call it the Appalachian Trail on any of their signs. They have different names. So instead of just being on the Appalachian Trail all day, you go like from Kinsman Ridge Trail to some other trail to another trail still. And so it's definitely a part of the 2,200 mile hike where like you just kind of constantly take out your phone and double check, or look at a map and double check, just make sure you're on the right trail. Yeah, that's about it. Let's see, anything else to report? Oh, yeah, so the shelter last night, Birdman and I camped up pretty much right on top of each other. There was a pretty limited number of spots to pitch a tent. And really the spot right next to his tent looked pretty accommodating, so we wouldn't usually pitch up that close, but, was what it was. But up in the shelter, there was a dude, Viking Man, whose name I've been hearing for the past week as being around here, a northbounder who's around here. And I remember that name. And it wasn't until I met him last night. Saw him at the shelter that I put together, that I camped with him at Muskrat Creek Shelter on day 8. So day 8 I camped with this dude, man. I haven't been back and checked my day 8 video. I'm pretty sure I probably didn't get video of him because I remember I was pretty shy those early days about filming folks. So I'm still kind of shy about filming folks. But yeah, man, from day 8 to day 122. How cool is that? So he definitely wins the award for longest between seeing each other. But yeah, cool dude. And then Raincatcher showed up too. So we were all kind of hanging out a little, all kind of had breakfast together. Yep, anyways. Looks like this Mount Kinsman or whatever is getting started already, so I'll get after it and I'll check in with you all later. Talk to you then. Hey there folks, it is 10 till 9 in the morning and my watch says 70 degrees. I don't believe it, I think it's a little cooler than that. And I am just starting the descent off of North Kinsman Mountain. There was an amazing little overlook right here. As soon as I got out to it, it just looked like the end of the world, like the end of the planet. There was just clouds everywhere and you couldn't see anything. There's a mountain kind of over across that was just totally like icing on a cake, just covered in clouds. I set up a little time lapse for you. You know, I was gonna do an update as I walk, but like this whole descent is definitely pretty attention needing. So so I'm not gonna walk as I do this update. But yeah, so far it's been great. It's been a great day. Just a super fun day. I'm enjoying the heck out of yesterday and today so far. And I think we only got like 5 or 6 miles or something like that until we're gonna eject for the night and get a room, get showers and laundry, and definitely at this point charge some GoPro batteries. But yeah, just enjoying the heck out of it. It's been remarkable. I've loving it so far. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on moving, but I will definitely check back with y'all in a little while. I will talk to you then. All right. May as well go take a look. I'll drop my pack right here and take a look. Take it, that's the dungeon. Oh, we'll see what the situation is here. Hey.
Look what I found, man.
Hey, I figured you might be up here.
Yeah.
How y'all doing? Pretty great. How y'all doing?
Good. You just have to dry camp and
Anything, sure, yeah.
We have some chicken. We also have some turkey if you want to eat that, and I can get you some ready for you.
Sure, thanks. Are you okay with being on video if I pan in and show your face and everything?
15 miles or something, you know, so.
I'm not gonna. Okay, with that, you're good. Okay. Hey, how's it going?
People were leaving, people would
Hey,
leave
John.
the water in the long stretch.
John's over here at the Lonesome Lake Hut,
Then there was
and you all know Birdman already.
conflicting,
They're gonna throw us some food. How exciting!
part of the
I'll come back once the actual food comes up. Man, this place is nice.
and stuff like that, so it was kind of a strange.
Bathrooms that way.
It was nice when we got it, because when it was hot, and you didn't want to have to carry water 15 miles, you know.
yeah,
It's like,
you can carry a lot of that.
Wow, how cool!
How are you? I'm good. Thanks.
Lemonade, $1 a cup. Before it's sorry.
This place is fancy.
So how does all this work here? Oh, okay, I see. So they're selling some stuff.
They offered me leftovers.
Yeah, she offered. That's great.
You're not doing it?
Oh hell yeah, I am.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, get it, man. I got, she's warming up some chicken turkey or something. I don't know.
Wow,
By the
fantastic.
campsite, then basically it's like
All right, I'm gonna come back when the food's up.
Take a little side story and get down below tree line on the sides first. It's good to know because, yeah. So it says to take Cascade Brook Trail to parking lot in US Route 3.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Dang, trekking poles?
we don't sell too many of those, but some of the higher elevations.
Yeah, I was like, what's this place all about? So
All
these
right.
heavens-
Just getting out. So they gave us all sorts of delicious
Deliciousness. Yeah.
chicken and bread and butter and turkey and all sorts of tasty things, man. What an amazing stop. And definitely got all the information I need to get through the whites with
We could eat
with respect to how the
if we wanted to.
how the huts are working and who we got to pay and how much we got to pay them and all that sort of thing. So all sorts. I mean, even without the food, that would have been a great stop. And you throw food on top, buddy, and now we're talking. So definitely a good stop. And yeah, well, like I said, I think we're 2 or 3 miles, 3 miles or something like that from Interstate 93 and all. And then we'll be finding our way to the hotel at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my heavy pack now and hike with a full belly. So that's always a good thing. I'll check in with you all later. Folks, it is 12:58 and 81.6 degrees. There's Birdman over there. So we've made it to where we're hoping to get picked up is the Liberty Springs Trailhead and Parking. It's almost a full mile off the Appalachian Trail. I think it was a 0.9 mile spur or something like that. So we crossed under Interstate 93, and called the shuttle guy, and he was like, well, just go to the parking lot and we'll figure it out from there. So we're at the parking lot. I called the guy back. He said probably 10 minutes or so, and he'll be here, you know, and then we'll be on our way to the motel. So that's pretty exciting, because boy, if I didn't need a shower before, I definitely need a shower now. So yeah.
This is the most I've thought I felt like I needed one in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been in the 80s, but we're in the 80s for sure. So anyways, we'll jump off trail, we'll get to the motel, we'll kind of get cleaned up, and then try and figure out what the laundry and dinner game and all that, resupply, all that stuff. Yeah, but a pretty good little Nero, I'd say.
Kinsman was awesome.
Kinsman was awesome for sure. The north and south peak of Kinsman. So it's been lovely so far. Super excited about it. But anyways, also super excited about getting the shuttle to arrive and getting into town. So I will check back with you all in a little bit. Talk to you then. 5 at the White Mountain Motel. Oh, very romantic.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Cozy, but that'll work just fine.
The AC's on.
That's for sure. Goodness gracious, boy, it's hot when you're not in the mountains. Let's dump everything off. We'll go for a little traditional look into the bathroom. Let's see what that looks like. Just throw everything everywhere. Oh, all right. Mini fridge, microwave. Geez, the bathroom's almost as big as the whole room. And a shower and tub. Probably won't take a bath this time, but there is a pool out back. We might see. All right, well, time to get settled in, dump off some junk, take a shower, whatever, stuff and things. I'll check back. Hey, all right, folks, 6:24, and I'm here at the White Mountain Motel and Cottages. White Mountain Motel and Cottages. There's the cottages, by the way. Really cute. Yeah, Birdman's inside. We're just kind of relaxing. We went out to some Mexican joint for dinner, which is pretty cool. Oh no, there's not a hot tub, bummer. Went out to some Mexican joint. It's actually a neat little town. I'm not even sure whether this is North Woodstock or the other one. I guess I'll put the name of the town down below. But yeah, so there was a grocery store. Next door to the grocery store was a laundromat. Next door to the laundromat was a Mexican restaurant. So that's pretty neat. Kind of definitely just a one-stop shop. This place, White Mountain Motel, I guess historically they do shuttles as well for hikers to the trailhead and from the trailhead and everything else, and then around town to get groceries and stuff like that. But this being such like a touristy town, they usually rely on like a lot of international folks for help, and so right now, boy, it's just the husband and wife running the joint, and they are not able to do shuttles, which is a bummer for me, but totally respect, you know, husband and wife making it work out here. So that's, you know, still makes me feel good about staying and everything else. A couple other things. So we ran out, obviously we did laundry, we did the resupply, we got dinner already. They also here at White Mountain Motel let me borrow those tools again. So that's the hammer, the pliers, and a nail. I wanted to pop out one of the pins on my left trekking pole, or the pin in my left trekking pole. The strap was just not sitting perfectly properly. Like the two straps that come off of the strap and go into the pole, they were just like misaligned or something. So I really appreciate that they let me borrow these tools so that I could fix that up. It was like, you know, just a little bit uncomfortable in the hand. And then, so I fixed the trekking pole, and I also got a package from Z-Packs. It was that sort of, in fact, I'll show you real quick. That sort of support beam thing for my pack. I'll take it out to the light. So basically, the design of the pack has these two bowing pieces, and the arc of that bow is controlled by the tension here, and then there's three of these sort of support beams, one across the top, two across the middle, and one more across the bottom. Well, I lost that middle beam, and called up Z-Packs, whatever it was, a few days ago or something, and they agreed to just overnight me a new one. So that was great, and that was here when I got here, and perfect. I mean, it doesn't take anything to put it in. It just kind of sits in like a little pocket in the pack. So, well, whatever. There's plenty of videos about the Z-Packs Arcall pack, so you can look those up if you want to know the anatomy. But I did get that taken care of. The final little errand I took care of as well is regarding the broken Garmin InReach Mini, my sort of GPS tracking locator device thing. That one, yeah, I mentioned a couple days ago, it just bricked, man. It just turned to a brick. It's not turning on, it's not charging, it's not anything. So I called Garmin because they opened today. They weren't open until today, I should say, and called them, and they were like, oh, you know, they ran through a couple like troubleshooting, try and restore it or whatever, reset it or whatever. None of that worked. It's just, I mean, it won't turn on. It doesn't respond to anything. So actually the guys at Garmin are taking great care of me too. They're sending out a brand new in package Garmin InReach Mini, and they're sending it a few days ahead to a place. I think I hope to be at Pinkham Notch at the Joe Dodge Lodge, which is I don't know what, a really old like hostel hotel for AT thru-hikers that has an all-you-can-eat breakfast and dinner, which is apparently amazing, and it's just trail north of Mount Washington. So all that is like, it just sounds like a great place to stop. But Garmin's going to go ahead and send me the new InReach to that joint, so hopefully I'll have a new InReach by the start of next week. It always takes a little while to configure those things, but whatever, at least I'll have one that works, so that'll be pretty good. Let's see, anything else? No, man, it was just a beautiful day. I mean, it was just another absolutely amazing day in the White, so couldn't be happier about that. And then tomorrow I think we climb up and we'll hit those peaks that we saw a couple days ago from Wolf Peak. Was that yesterday? Or yeah, I guess that was yesterday. We'll climb Lafayette, Lincoln, and Liberty, and I think get across Franconia Ridge, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken about some of that, but either way, we're climbing more mountains tomorrow, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm going to get in and keep hanging out. We're watching Tommy Boy on TV. That's a great movie, and probably go to sleep early because, as always, I'm tired. So anyways, thanks so much for checking in on day 123. I'll check in with y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.